Hey divas, happy Saturday. And okay, so today I have a message for you because I keep meeting divas, divine, intelligent, vivacious, and alluring, who are in dysfunctional relationships. And when I say dysfunctional, the relationship brings you more pain than it brings you joy, and you are unhappy, but you are stuck. This is whether if you're in a committed relationship or married. It is real easy to feel stuck in the relationship, feeling as if you cannot leave due to finances, due to family dynamics, maybe because you have kids and you don't want your kids not to grow up without a father or being in a quote unquote broken home, or because of fear. All right, so let me share with you something that affected me. I In the relationship I was telling you about the man who was married but who lied about being married and then married me. So I was married to a bigamist. Him, yes. So he was very, 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 very abusive and very, 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 very controlling. And he used to use money to control me, so much so that there were times where he would just give me just enough because he didn't want me to work. He felt that the man should be the sole provider and should take care of the woman. And he took it way too far. It was very dominating and controlling. And there were times that I broke down and didn't have enough gas because of the fact that he would give me just enough money because he didn't want me to drive to too many different places. He wanted me to go drop the kids off at school and come home, go to the grocery store and come home. Well, you know how it is. Sometimes there might be traffic or something that comes up, and that will mean that I would be on the road a little bit longer. If that was the case, then I would run out of gas. And so anyway, he was very, very, very controlling. And I had two kids. So I was afraid to leave because I had not a dime to my name. I was making nothing. I didn't have a job. I had two kids. I didn't want to have to uproot them again. Where would we live? How do we eat? How would I take care of them? And so I understand exactly what you're feeling. I really do. If you're feeling stuck in a relationship or you know somebody who is in a dysfunctional relationship and feeling stuck, it is the most debilitating, heart wrenching, gut sickening feeling on the planet. Okay? But here's what I want to tell you today: there is a way, there's always a way. How I got out of the situation is that I had to put together a plan. First, I prayed. I begged God. I was like, Lord, please, if you could just help me out of the situation. If you could please just give me a hand, just give me an out. And if this is your situation, please just share a heart emoji and let us know. Because when you're able to own it, then now you're taking your power back. What what happens is the situation debilitates you from moving forward and from recognizing your own power, right? And so, first pray. I prayed, like, God, please help me. I had no money whatsoever, okay? And what I did was I put together a plan. Plan one: where am I going to go? Plan two: finding a job. Plan three: reach out to family and friends, tell them what's going on, because you'll be surprised. Like, a lot of times we think that other people don't know what's going on with us and that we're in a jacked up situation, but they do know. And they are willing with open hands to help you and to assist you out of it if you can only ask for help. So write down a list of people who you can turn to and that you could talk to ask for their help. And then step three: pick a day, okay? Now you're getting your stuff together, you're slowly moving it. Don't move everything all at once, especially if you're with a controller or a narcissist. Don't do that because then they will start watching you with hawk eyes. If you're in that kind of situation and you're trying to leave, please be careful and be strategic. Move your stuff piece at a time, okay? But if you're just in a situation where you're just unhappy, right? Not necessarily they're a bad person. You're unhappy. The relationship makes you cry more than it makes you laugh. It is not fulfilling whatsoever, and you're not leaving because of the limitations that I shared with you. Then, once you walk away, pick a date that you're going to walk away and walk away. And don't pick a date like 2 or 3 months ahead. Give yourself like a week. Because when you make a decision, in the moment you make a decision, you have to take massive action. That's the only way you can change your life, diva. Remember, you have the power to change your life. And if you're joining me and if you hear me, leave a heart emoji. Go ahead and put a heart emoji down, because even if you're not going through the situation, if you know somebody that is, by adding your heart emoji and doing something, then that sets into the universe, into action, all the collective energy that can help uplift the next woman who's going through that. So as you're walking away, even if you're afraid, take step one and understand and trust me when I tell you, you will be all right. So in my situation, when I walked away, I had negative $73 in my bank account. Negative. But I literally surrendered. I surrendered to the process. I surrendered to myself. I surrendered and I trusted. And it's so funny, when you let go, things start to unfold. They really do. It's like money started coming from nowhere, like places that I didn't even imagine that it was going to show up and open up. Friends started showing up, opportunities showed up. I ended up getting a job 2 weeks later. We were able to move into a smaller place, but it's okay. You guys, here's the thing. Like, a lot of you women are doing really well and you're with a man who is wealthy and he has used his wealth to control you, and you're afraid of leaving that lifestyle. You're afraid, like, you rather stay miserable in a high end lifestyle rather than step out into unknown heavens and create that on your own. And Diva, I am the voice of reasoning for you today to say that you have the ability and the power to create that yourself. You don't have to depend on somebody else to give you what you can give yourself and what God can give to you. So think about your sanity. Think about your sanity. So when you decide, like, I can't, this stuff, and you'll know, like, if you're with a guy who's giving you stuff, like, the stuff is just, it's just stuff. Like, after a while, you're just like, ugh, like, like, I have all this stuff, I have all this money, but I'm not happy. Like, we have all these people around us, we live in this big house, we have this nice car, but I'm miserable. What are you willing to do? I'm telling you, take one step. That's it. Take one step. If you're making this decision, take massive action. The massive action is writing out a plan and start moving your stuff. And then when you do that, trust the process. Trust that things are going to open up and unfold. Now, let me tell you something, you guys. In everything that I do, it is backed with a mission, because my goal is to help 1 million women to be able to get married by 2030. And I want to be able to fund, I have an organization idea that I want to run past you, and let me know what you think about it. So when I was younger, my mother was one of these women, right, that we're talking about. She was in a dysfunctional, abusive relationship with my father. My father used to beat my mother with a belt. I've shared that with you guys before. I grew up as a child watching my mother being abused, being slapped, being hit, being hurt in multiple ways. And one day when I was like 6 or 7, my mom decided to leave. And so she left and she went to a shelter. And the shelter, I remember it being like dirty and dingy. And the first night we didn't have a bed, so we had to sleep on the floor. And then when we finally did get a bed, it was the three of us, my mother, my brother, and myself. And it was just not a good situation. Like, one kid ended up pushing my brother down and he got a cut on his head. And so my mother decided to go back to my dad because she did not want us to be in that kind of environment. And she had to go back to him because she did not have the money to leave. So I want to start an organization called Money to Leave, so that women, when they're in dysfunctional, abusive, destructive relationships, then they don't have to be bound by it, because now they have the money to leave that situation. That helps give them a head start. That helps them to be able to have a place, even temporarily, to get on their feet, set them up so that they can get a job, set them up so they can have the things they need for them and their children, so that they don't have to, like, step down and live in meager means. Okay. So that's my mission. So when you guys are supporting me and when you are buying my products, which I so appreciate, you guys are like the most awesome fans on the planet. When you're buying my products, when you are showing up at my webinars, when you are buying my books, when you're doing all of these things and supporting, all of that is going towards my vision and my dream for being able to help women who are in the situation you are in or that I was in, so that they don't have to feel stuck. But regardless of the fact that the organization is not here today, just understand that you can leave. You can and will be all right if you decide to step out on faith. And then after you walk out and after you decide to change your life, then you give me a call, because I will hold your hand from point A to point Z, from hurting to how did you attract that dysfunctional relationship to begin with, to being able to attract a healthy, loving relationship. And I'm able to say that with absolute certainty because I've been able to create a 5 step scientifically proven method for helping women to be able to attract love, to be able to heal their hurts and the residual barriers keeping them from love, and to become their authentic self so they can show up and be able to receive love. And once they receive it, be able to have a happy, successful relationship. So, Diva, I share that with you with so much love, and stay encouraged. Know that a better day will come, but it starts with you. It starts with making a decision, and then once you make a decision, take action. This has been Shay, your love diva, coming to you with so much love. I so appreciate you guys. You are a beautiful woman. You are divine. You're welcome, Jasmine. You're so sweet. You are so welcome. I'm wishing you the very best, sweetie, because you are brave enough to be honest about your situation and what you're dealing with right now. I'm sending you so much love. I'm calling forth all of your angels to surround you and help guide you out of this situation that is not serving you. But you guys, just listen to me, all right? Look at me for a second. This is a fact. The fact is that you are a beautiful queen. You are divine, and you are deserving and worthy of true love. You do not have to settle ever. It is not a matter of if you can find love. It's just a matter of knowing what it takes in order to align yourself to receive the love God has for you. So know that that's a fact, and know that I am here to hold your hand. Go ahead and visit me at Love in 30 Days. That's LOVEIN 30 days. And I have a free gift for you. So go ahead and download that. And then let's stay in contact because I have some wonderful things coming to you guys soon. All right? This has been Shay, your love diva, giving you a half heart because I'm holding the phone. And now I need you to hold your hand up, okay? Feel that other side of that heart. And together we will win. And you will become a better you so that you can attract the love you deserve. This has been Shay, your love diva, coming to you live. And if you like this video, check like, leave a heart, and pass to all your family and friends and those you know that need it. Bye, Diva.